Hi friends, Miss Michelle here. Last time Miss Amanda had you doing an exploration with ice, an experiment, and how to use drops of water to melt ice. I know that we always like playing with ice at school, and I thought your house is probably no different. This experiment calls for ice. I have at least 5 ice cubes because I have 5 different things that I'm going to observe. My question today is, what surface will melt ice faster? So it's kind of a sunny day. The cloud has come over the sun, but it's okay because heat from the sun might have make it change a little bit, and then maybe we'll find out just how much it does make it change if it comes back out of the cloud. But I couldn't wait for the sun to be here the whole time because it keeps going behind a cloud. So I have 5 ice cubes and I have 5 surfaces. I have a glass surface, I have a wooden surface, I have an aluminum pie plate, which is a shiny surface, and I have a black dark surface, which is the foam circles that we use to stick things to at school that are so fun. And then I have just a paper plate surface. So I'm going to put the ice on each surface, and then I'm going to wait and observe. And I have a timer to keep time and see which one melts faster. Do you think the surface matters? Do you think they'll all melt at the same time? Or do you think the warmth from the sun changes the temperature of the surface, which might change how fast it melts? Those are some questions we can ask. I'm going to put them out and start the timer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a 1-minute timer. Do you think it's going to take 1 minute, or do you think it's going to be longer than a minute? We shall find out. So here I go. Now I turn my timer over, so it's definitely going to be more than a minute because I've already started. That was probably about 30 seconds. All the sand has run out. I turned it over. I'm going to show you the surfaces. There's the glass, the wood, the aluminum, black paper, and, oh, I changed those. Sorry, I made a mistake. Look at that. This says paper. Is that paper? No. Is this black foam? Yes, there you go. Oh, so this ice cube is moving. Why do you think that's moving? Do you think it's melting? Let's check this one out. Oh, it's been 1 minute. I'm turning it over again. Now, obviously, our timing is not going to be exact because I started a little off, but we will be able to tell. We're not timing it like how fast, we're just observing which one. So I don't think that that is going to make a big difference. What could we do while we wait? Sometimes it's hard to wait when we're doing an experiment. We could count. We could do some actions. My friends used to like to do jumping jacks. Do you like to do jumping jacks? I'm going to let you look one more time before I turn over the timer because it's going to be... Now it's going on more than 2 minutes. And I'm going to keep track of how many times I turn over my timer right here. I turned it over once, and then I turned it over twice. so I know that it's at least 2 minutes. Now, if the temperature of the surface does change the rate of how fast it melts, that is called heat soak or thermal absorption. And it means that the surface is absorbing the warmth and the heat from the sun, and if it absorbs it more, do you think it will make it hotter or cooler? If it's absorbing the heat rays from the sun. You could tell your adult, because this is your observation. I'm not going to give you any answers. You have to find out your own conclusions. Okay, it's coming on 3 minutes. I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to show you to see what's happening. Let's see if we can compare. So here's this ice cube. It's definitely melting. This one is definitely melting. There's a puddle forming. Whoa, I don't know. So far, which do you think is melting the most? I'm going to move this one so we can see. Oh, there's a puddle forming there. And a little puddle forming there. So friends, this may take some time because observing takes time. I'm going to let this continue and I will come back with your results. You could also try this at home. So you need ice cubes, as many as surfaces as you have. You can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 surfaces so you can compare. A timer works nicely, or you could just find out and watch. And then let's come back together and find out what you found.